Adom TV so Adom TV so be dwendwuma die so dia can see on sempan sa kan no pen so ja me di Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back pe the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Al-Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and Messi kunyana me kono quantum coordinates maudo and sa kan no pen so e wo Ghana agudie eja nyuma kuni miensa hye so seven album ska dwete me no pen so ye den common eba 1x bet I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the intasimo che so twan before twan kuma bia wodi no kuma asa no manum ka kira busuafo na fofo yere o ma wo fase fo so bia fa no hunyim na emoa emanei e fa na share freedom in sentiment kan chairman amafo ajai na no bro nya no amafo di ne bruta ni wie so amafo gusu di 1x adama mesrewada utwa bet na de adwena to ho uni mu firi ngotwe so emfa hunyim bet di diwa wani betia punsu ebe kokko wadwene betia bomutim betia san hyehye betim srew bet with money that you can afford to lose sika ira nya ya no eno ana ye di twa bet Jeffas mixture do tatashi infections do say gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis white fever na so di po na chiwa do ebu aprapro ara no mna bo ma timi di nchiniche ko heba shops ne pharmaceutical shops ne mo so pe Jeffas eno ene do ba ko betia bo Jeffas mixture asankofo be yare ama na no kwesera no pa behwe ho dance yam say only Jeffas can save modern down set me ke bia e betimi aboa sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel ya odie bia fu apampa so be pe na say 2 years say home na ebo amanema 822 ye de ma kwa shaman me market enye na anafe so temanso sabetia ka bi mesrewa nya ado se okudonto office abire kodie unya Jeffas mixture bia na se edo efend se sedimo gel and roll on bia e betia aboa amanema 822 ye de ma se woto de ya ho ana se woto na ode kutu akoton no obetia friend e 0208219129 na one sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel yeninsa also ehwemwa emaniama entutu yefama we mu na aka mutia fam ho ebo is kadwete me no penso ye den komo no eja a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins from the first step yencha CMF EPL English Premier League enra match back to fam say bam Everton wo mo etrance e wo Liverpool fofie emi twoma kamienu wo mo entimiante Western officials this year kwa nese benika ewo dwumadi no so 8:10 p.m. we round of 16 Tuesday 14 February and then Valentine's Day AC Milan beton se da fe Tottenham Hotspur no be shesi akan na afi Paris Saint-Germain beton se da fe Bayern Munich na om de akensi na boso na for china wukwada nso no on the 15th of February Borussia Dortmund and Chelsea be shesi akan Club Brugge beton se da fe Benfica na so edio makensi na etimi aboso we UEFA Champions League matches awodwa and also 8:10 Saturday fem no afi muma yentintom ewo Ghana enkomu dia na se Minister for Youth and Sports Honorable Yusuf Mustafa and so FIS so kwa probo na probo ni na se 10 multi-purpose centers so me so base na boa sports development in the various areas net fian san kwaso no na sentime buka mu kakra papa ya hyebo se nyame adoma na probo nim no ogide pa se emu makoma base num de ebetimi awie ama manfo a sa multi-purpose centers ne ewo omopotem no o ma hyase e de ayadwuma.
Are on site working. They've assured me I'm not impressed about the work, the progress of work, but they've given me assurance that by April ending, they will be handing over the facilities for me. There is no any certificate outstanding per our site meeting. So they've given me a strong assurance that they are going to work to ensure that the place is handed over for use in April. So what I can assure you and the entire country is that government is committed in making sure that all the 10 youth resource centers are completed. 6 of them second phase is ongoing. The next 4, the rest of the 4 second phase will start soonest, and we'll make sure that they are all completed. I also mentioned the huge investment that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has put in provision of sports infrastructure in this country. I mentioned that African Games, as we are all aware, coming. Government have invested about $200 million in making sure that we get facilities ready for the African Games. So if you go to Legon now, the Legon Sports Stadium is taking shape. There is a huge warm-up track also being built. The rugby field, the Rugby Federation is going to get an international standard rugby field in Ghana, where after the games, beyond the games, we can host any rugby international competition in Ghana. If you go to Boatima, the road access to the motorway is being done to the facility side, Boatima side, where we are going to have an aquatic center, 10-lane competition pool, international standard or FINA standard or aquatic standard, where we are going to have a warm-up pool, 8-lane. We have a multi-purpose hall for indoor games, basketball, boxing, judo, badminton. Aside that, we are also going to have a tennis court, 5 of them, one of the covered spectator stand with 10-seater with VVIP sitting. This is unprecedented for any international tennis competition that can be hosted in Ghana. Aside that, we are going to have a temporary dome. The temporary dome is also going to have indoor games as well. Then we have administration block where officers who will be manning the facilities will be. Aside that, there will also be a football field and a track over there at Baltimore. So government is investing hugely. Then I mention again that aside this huge investment, we are also our existing infrastructure. Accra Sports Stadium, we are renovating, we have done rehabilitation. We have also done renovation in Kumasi Sports Stadium, the Babayara Sports Stadium. We have done so in Cape Coast. We have also gone to, currently as we speak, the contractor is on site in Secondis Takrade, working to ensure that we put it in shape. Then even before His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo assumed office as a president, we had only 2 AstroTurf in Ghana. As we speak, the last time I commissioned one in Tema, that was the 124 AstroTurf within 6 years. This is unprecedented, huge investment in sports infrastructure, all to create the platform for sports development at the grassroots. Because like I said, we are shifting from sports promotion to sports development at the grassroots. And we are working hard to ensure that we get our infrastructure in place in various communities so that our youth can develop their talent and be able to feed into our national team, represent us locally and internationally.
Nti Minister for Youth and Sports Honorable Yusuf Mustafa Nathan Council in Komo Ejano. Na yeti ani edi chirim the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana catch and maybe you are to trace Chris Houghton Ghana Football Association for paying for any abayan paying for Konakra na Momaja to Msenyamia Doma. Ono ana ATQ over the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana after say Utuado eja ejumane eto hono. Na ni yakobane say ne obi hia boafo betia sanhwaboa ema ne dwumedi obabedi no so atia CP. Me no ka say de masu didi dramani empemfo asanre appoint ni bio so me assistant coach and farmer eye Chris Houghton na ebe pm say Masud HSA na enwo a say ne empemfo aton say friend say wonto na dwuma so El Blasters akache.
He's a complete person. A complete person with good experience, with huge maturity in terms of, so when I talk about huge maturity, then it means you know that his experience and his knowledge in the game both together makes him a more mature. And he's a human-centered person. You know, he connects people a lot. And a person who connects people a lot, you know, tells you that he's somebody who really stands out for development. I'll show you his pictures. He was here. He came here. I just told him, look, there's something good to come in our environment so that you understand what a right to dream is all about. And then he came. I sent for him. He came. And we spent the whole day here. He was flying out that very day. We spent time in my technical office to engage with my staff. We spent time to engage with the student fools. So what does it tell? It tells you that this person is a human-centered person. And in our environment, we need people who are human-centered people. People can easily, you know, get at, you know, at that level, you need people who connect and work, you know, so that you bring your experience to bear. And so completely he's a human-centered person who connects people around.
Nti Chris Houghton ho da se kakra na Masudi Damani assistant coach area appointing no ono so e de eba but ye komu biwa former Ghana Football Association vice president Urafet Papu amafo work pay wa adwuma de ma Denmark embassy ni pen wa adwuma enso e de ma Norway embassy no na papa ye kan in terms of planning there kwa buchiri eco school wo Ghana ina no planning ene adwuma oye na ibisa no enra e was sports 9 so was 94.7 FM between 7 and 10 and papa ye de nkomo no 8 meja say one de ogidi pass and shaba e de FIFA ho a proposal see enhwe nim say every FA president bi oba wetin akwotire terms no sa enhye no na dwenkire e ho ni
mandatory is me a very funny way of thinking around issues. I'll choose not to see the 3 terms or the 4 terms or the 5 won't hear me. They hear me say delegates they don't believe themselves, they don't believe in themselves, and nothing number so 3 terms are now 4 terms. But if they believe in themselves, even if it's 2 terms, they can vote out somebody they don't believe deserves a 2nd term. I think the issue is people exercising their voting power rightly. if you exercise your voting power rightly, you shouldn't be scared, because if the person is doing very well, the more the person stays there, the better it will endure to us. So of course, then we should be voting the person back into office. If the person is not doing well, the person doesn't deserve a second term. What will be logic? It is hard term. Well, I don't even want to talk about it. They're only here. Yes, once we are talking, they just say, yes, we don't cry and trust it. Say, too much economic do I'm scared of myself. That is why I say the incumbency of person on 4 or 5 this year, but I would believe you. Oh, no problem. We'll just wait for the 4 years. 4 years we are going to exercise our rights very well. That to me is the issue.
And we shouldn't institutionalize the 3 terms, no cry.
I don't see the need for 3 terms. I do not see the need for 3. But what I'm saying is, even if it is 2 terms per crap, if you are not exercising your right, voting rights very well, that means you vote somebody who is not to a second term. That is where the
Rafael Papu, former FA Vice President, Nathan and Kanda, Kwesi Ntechi, and Odin Komo 8 years abafa proposal abaseni FA President enko 3 terms and I say onko just 2 terms and onko niaba and ani FA for egusu edi. Meno kasedi, Yami Adom pen for between and Sashe, na film Congress, or more 8 years to Swaba, Nafi say, Yajituma, Yadibe, Juma, Tumsua, Yenfa, and Yajuma, Okruma. Ma, namely to Mr. Bokrano, a standing game by quitting about so week 17. Ghana Premier League. Accra Lions, Ombo Bobasa, and Omo Trankran, Emma, Bibiani Go Stars, any on the boat 2-2. I was Sakin Sinim. Now, Bonia Koma, Persona game no, is equals.
Lovely skill to go past Isai Ibrahim. Here comes uphill down the left. He whips in across. I bet they go Tete's header. And it's the first goal for Bibiani Go Stars. I bet Nego Tete puts Go Stars in the lead. But that cross from uphill was spectacular. I bet Nego Tete, you know, he knew what he was doing. He was in between Amu Mensah and then Odro. He timed his run, but just look at uphill. He found him. He goes down, you know, to generate the kind of technique to get the ball precisely where he wants it to be. He had to really improvise and knock that one in for the opening goal. Here is Jima. Upon, he's looking for Bassett. Here comes Bassett. Can he put one? And that's the equalizer. Accra Lions are back in it. Abbas Samari. Oh, what a celebration from Samari. He brings Accra Lions back in business. It's 1-1 at the Accra Sports Stadium. I told you about the introduction of Bassett and Opon adding more energy in the attack of Accra Lions. The composure from Bassett was good to locate Samari. He was at the right place at the right time. Odai was trying to track him down. He couldn't. But Bassett does well to find Samari. And that's the equalizer for Accra Lions. Accra Lions won. Gold Stars won. Here is Opon. Now Bassett is a good touch. Is it a penalty? The flag has gone up. And it's a penalty. A penalty. So that's the ball from Opon to pick out Bassett. Bassett sees Isai Ibrahim approaching, and the tackle from Odai just brings him down. Gold Stars will appeal, but the referee and his assistant will have the decision to take. Abbas Samari up against Ni Amon Kalala. Referee whistles. Samari steps forward. And Samari scores. Accra Lions in the lead. Kamara. Abednego Tete. Kamara goes down. It's a penalty for Gold Stars. The foul was outside the box. That's the header from Abednego. So Jemfi goes. The tackle was outside, but he fell in the box. So that's Jimen's tackle.
And nearby on Ghana Premier League standing AFS channel, it means to Ghana Yadi or find Dick Canina, our Ghana Premier League, Etienne Banavia, Yadmo Fetos Minuno, Ebeshas, Ed statistics in Hokonia, band semi pulled with PP, El first round Mina between Saint Jabach and Smam say, Adriana Stars and that top on the league log. Medusi and Manda was say, na mama omu ene hwehye no so mama se enwuma ku no emiensa still a 1x bet omo na de bet papa patien sabam so e afa ho jim twa no befu na di no befu bet de wesen na ma esie kwa you bet with money that you can afford to lose sika yere nya ya no eno ana di twa bet na mu twa beta na de adwene kakra ato huni mu firi nwotwen so a emfa ho enje bet je fast message droi infections do mansanka je fast message prapra haraba na umre bo ho e ma ultimate din chine check ko eba shops ne pharmaceutical shops ne mu unsabetini aka je fast sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel on set me kan so bia yawdie e campaign a etu ase prapra chire boa e ma niama 822 ye de ma kotema ashama me market nso enye na obetia from e wo 0208219129 na on sedimo gel and roll on for yehwehwe nkomo yehwe mwa e ma niama 822 ye from apomodon se we mu and sponsors e bom schedule tremen na openso de nkomo no ebrel within the Enoch kwasi walanyo walasa gudi catch back open am ginemu and of course evidence based sports and t-shirt me jaw rade entry ni ma onyo kese enyuf be ni da soni no fa nko be ni da so the act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.